Are you a fan of attacking football? Do you like having three defenders at the back? This one might be for you. Let's check it out. This one is called the 343 Diego goal. Now, there is a big description on the Steam Workshop page I got this from. It is in French though, so I had to translate. I apologize. And it does start out, here's the 343 Diego tactic. Are you a fan of attacking football and do you like playing three defenders in the middle? This tactic is for you. I took the time to prepare a little Marvel 343 with the objective of being as offensive as possible without being too unbalanced. So again, there's some tips here to definitely check out if you want to take a look at this tactic. It looks pretty interesting with the three in the back, four in the midfield, and we'll see what it does with our three teams of Liverpool, Aston Villa, and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So with all that said, let's jump into the Premier League and see how our teams did. Well, Liverpool's second place where they belong, 89 points is actually higher than their usual. Unfortunately, Manchester City just pipped them 3 points to the top, but a 28-5-5 run with 86 goals is not too bad, no doubt about it. Aston Villa in fifth, not too bad either. 78 points is definitely a good tally. 76 goals, we've seen higher, but still, overall, it seems to be working. Schedule-wise for Liverpool, out in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals against Tottenham. That's just a nasty one. And then FA Cup fifth round, you really didn't get too far there, but 1-3 against Chelsea. However, a fantastic unbeaten run in the Europa League, getting to the final 4-0 over Marseille. That's a big one. Well, overall, they did fairly well this season. Second place with 89 points is pretty nice. Europa League winner, fantastic. FA Cup, meh. Carabao Cup, you did get to the quarters, but still, Tottenham, you should have beaten them out a little bit at least. Squad-wise, there is a ton of green. There's very few not in the green, but 22 goals for Salah, 19 for Nunez. You got a bunch in double digits, so I guess it just spread around a bit. 18 assists for Trent, very well done there. And then an average rating, well, Kane and Keller, of course, but Salah gets a 7.22. It's actually a little low for him. But switching over to Aston Villa, out in the Carabao Cup fourth round against, well, Tottenham again, and then the FA Cup fifth round in extras against Fulham. However, in Europe, only one single blemish and a fantastic run all the way to their final in the Europa Conference League against Fenerbahce, 3-2 in extras. So overall for Aston Villa, fifth place, not bad. We've definitely seen them higher, but still, it is not a bad place to start with Champions League next season. Winners of the Conference League, so you would have gotten Europa at least if they had fallen below fifth place. But fifth round of the FA Cup, fourth round of the Carabao Cup, those, yeah, they could be better. So squad-wise, some green here, not too bad, but 31 goals for Ollie Watkins, 19 for Diaby, very well done. 19 assists for Lucas Digne, who is injured for 1 to 3 days. That's not bad. And then an average rating, well, Robin Olsen gets in there with 4, but Lucas Digne with a 7.19. Data hub for Liverpool, pretty nice. Goals per game, you really want it up there a little bit, but you got a couple of attacking sides with you. Goals per game, 2.26, and conceded only 0.55. And then Aston Villa, same, just with lesser numbers there. Goals per game really down though. Goals per game, as we said, 2 flat out, and then a conceded per game of 1.16. They really need to figure out how to keep the conceded down. And then overall, Liverpool with a 2.34 and Aston Villa with a 2.05 points per game. Well, we've got a full list today in the Premier League stats. Most goals, Liverpool with 86. Again, only 3 down from Manchester City's 89. Aston Villa in fifth with 76. Fewest shots against, Liverpool clearly in first with 236. Aston Villa with 361. Most possession, 53% for Liverpool, and that's it. Most dribbles made, Liverpool and Aston Villa, 664 to 656. Most tackles won, Liverpool up there with 844. That's not one you see every day. Best pass completion, 87% for Liverpool, a little bit down from usual. And most shots for Liverpool in first with 665 and Aston Villa in second with 594. But let's switch things over to Ipswich Town in the championship and see how they did. 104 points, tops of the league, 122 goals, very well done. A fantastic place to hit the Premier League, running next season. So that would be interesting to see. Domestic Cups, though, for Ipswich Town. Carabao Cup second round against Bournemouth is where you're dropped out. And then the FA Cup fifth round against Manchester City, bringing it to extra time. That is a fantastic result. So overall, championship, a fantastic job. First place, automatically promoted to the Premier League. Very well done. Carabao Cup second round, FA Cup, fifth round's not the greatest place, but you do almost win out against Manchester City in extra time. But you know what? It's Man City. What do you expect? Squad wise, not a big squad here. 44 goals for Hurst. Now we're talking. He's finally getting back up to the way he should be. 25 assists though for Wes Burns. Leaf Davis all the way down with 11. Average rating though, George Hurst with his 7.54. Absolute beast this season. Well, Ipswich Town not all the way in here, but this is the championship stats. Most goals, Ipswich Town 122, even after playoff promotions for the rest of the teams. But very well done there. Fewer shots against Ipswich in third with 369. Most possession, most dribbles made, Ipswich Town in sixth with 772, and then most shots for in first with 717. So, taking a look at the tactic itself, we start out with a goalkeeper in defend, ball-playing defenders throughout the back line of three, wingbacks on the left and the right in automatic, Segundo Volantes in support on the midline, a winger in attack on the left and the right, and then a pressing forward in attack up front. Positive or attacking mentality, in possession attacking with is fairly wide, approach play is pass into space, focus play down the left and the right, play out of defense, passing directness is shorter, tempo is slightly higher, whip crosses and run at defense, in transition, counter press, counter, distribute to the fullbacks and roll it out, and then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, and step up more. But now, how did it do for our three teams overall? Ipswich Town doing a great job getting to the tops of the league, 104 points, 122 goals. We've seen better, but still, this is a fantastic place for them to start. And even almost beating out Manchester City, that's a doozy. But Liverpool, not bad. I mean, 89 points, definitely, don't get me wrong, is pretty nice. Definitely above their average, but 3 points, you still hope to do a little bit better. I think if you took control of this, as I usually say, I think you could get those 3 points and more off Manchester City and get to the tops of the league. Aston Villa, 78 points, only 3 points down from third place. I think you could do pretty well there. I think overall, this is a fantastic tactic to try out. If you tried it out, let us know in the description below and see how you did. But I think this is a great place to start if you like the formation, the 3 in the back, the 4 in the midfield. But that is it for me, Stephanie FM for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.